Okay, welcome back to another anime on the radar. Um, this is actually number three, but if you only seen two on YouTube or whatever, it's just because I did not check to make sure that everything was recording. The screen was recording, so I messed that up. But I did put it up on Anchor, and it should be on a podcast platform somewhere wherever you listen to your podcast. If you want to check that out, so yeah, so that's what not to do. So I was also thinking before I jump into what's on the radar, that if I'm gonna do these podcasts, maybe within the thumbnail, I have to add something that signifies it's a podcast. I don't want anything to be misled. People to be misled thinking that you're actually gonna watch like a series here, because you're not. You're not gonna watch like any anime fights and all that stuff, and you know, because I just can't put that stuff up. So I'm just trying to make it user friendly and honest and see through and transparent as possible. So anyway, so on the radar, and I came across this this morning. Let's see, let's go to the headlines first. And I was like, oh man, let me check out something. I haven't really been into anime movies that much lately. Um, I do like them. Don't get me wrong, but the chances are I'm not really going to check it out. But I did come across something that caught my eye this morning, and this actually just came out around like 6:26. So this has been out for like an hour. So let's check out what it says. And usually that's how I get caught up into these anime. Like I like the visual, like something I can kind of tell if the thumbnail image is something that I might like. So typically I'll go down here: adventure, fantasy, and sci-fi. I'm just about ready for another good sci-fi um, anime, but it's got to be good. So this is on the radar, and it's going to be on my radar whether I check it out or not. I'm not too sure. We'll check out the preview. But if you're just listening to this, just watching it, it's not going to help out. So I'll just do a little verse by verse of what I see, what I think is interesting. So it says, in another world, an ever-growing sea of snow has engulfed the planet's surface. The people struggle to survive, living around the roots of a massive orbital tree, whose branches spread into the celestial membrane high above the ground. Change comes to the starring world after Kaina, I guess I said that right, probably not, a boy from the celestial membrane encounters a girl from the surface called Riha. I think that's her name. I don't know. But it seems like we're going to have like a little boy meets girl, maybe a little fantasy, a little romance type of deal mixed in with the fantasy, adventure, and the sci-fi. I mean, I can dig it. Let's see what type of Polygon Pictures. Never really heard of them, but let's click on to see what they got going on and what do they actually do. So they're involved, so the Polygon Pictures, founded in '83. Let's see, a lot of like high sevens here. A few things I've seen. Of course, I think I did watch the Blame movie. That was a minute ago. The Godzilla one, yeah, both, yeah, I've seen all those. They're pretty interesting. I like what they did with them. I mean, it was interesting for Godzilla. I definitely enjoyed those. So okay, so I say, now I can say, all right, well, at least it has some type of reputation here. I'm just not going to be watching something that might not be good. I just need a little bit of a foothold on. If I'm going to, utilize my time or waste my time, I want to make sure I'm, watching something at least half decent. It's got a shot at it. So let's see. I was watching some of this preview, so let's check this out a little bit more. And it seems regular. I'm not going to. There's a lot of singing on here, so that's a real quick way to get a copyright infringement. So as you can see, you see her um, arm. I'm just going to call her because I don't want to butcher her name. And this is that orbital tree. So, and it definitely looks like it's desolate around there. So that's something else. That's what I'm looking at if you're just listening. And it looks like these. It looks like there's more than one tree. There's a guy, and I'm assuming that's our other guy. I don't want to butcher his name. So this looks kind of interesting. It looks like right up my alley. I mean, I like the visuals. It looks like they spent a couple dollars on the art. Story sounds cool for me. And it's wintertime too, so Yeah, I might check that out. I mean, I don't really have to go too deep into it. Check out some more of this preview here. Just skip around on it. And let's see here. See some insects and stuff like that. And it's looking like some type of like maybe they're going back and found some ancient history or historical stuff in reference to I don't know, maybe the tree. I'm sure it is. But I have not seen any enemies as of yet. But there is going to be a protagonist. Oh, I think we might seen something right there a little bit. No, nothing yet. So it just looks like they're having fun. The two, I will call them the couple, but they might not be a couple. Well, they ended up with each other. So I'll just leave that there. They have two previews out. I mean, it's not hard. They got the main trailer, and then we just have the new trailer that just popped out about an hour ago. From I don't know, I'm gonna put this up today or not, but it's an hour after I seen it. So episode one airs in 4 days, 3 hours, so I'm pretty good with that. I might check that out, and it looks like I can check it out on the roll. Old Crunchyroll has it. That's the only way that they know of. Excuse me, LiveChart.me knows of. It could be other places besides Crunchyroll, but for now, if you want to check out that, and I think I might put it in my queue today. Depends. Then you can check it out. Crunchyroll. Yeah. All right, that's it. Let's see anything else in the headlines worth checking out. There are a few other things. I know it may not be. It's not on my radar right now. Cubo won't let me be invisible. It might have been something for the springtime I would have checked out, but everything else is seems like it's just the run of the mill stuff. Oh, Goblin Slayer too. I have to do something on that too. So that's coming out, and that's super on my radar. Yep, we got a few other things too. All right, that's it. Excuse me, a little indigestion there. I will try this again. Maybe I think Siege is about due to pop on. He usually pops on at least once a week. So I'll reach out to him today and see what he says. Maybe we can talk some Goblin Slayer. All right, that's it. Catch you later. Share, like, subscribe.